to all of my wonderful, fantastic, beautiful people out there. I would love to say, how are you? Me? I'm doing pretty good. I took me about a 2-hour nap today, and right now I am winding down. I'm decompressing. I am depressurizing, as if you would like to call it that. Right now it is, by my time, it's 10 minutes after 8. This is the 4th time I have tried to make this video. And it's been enjoyable, to say the least. First time, I had to completely shut down my computer. If you can imagine a woolly mammoth trying to walk through an ancient tar pit, that's how slow my computer was, and I don't know why. So, what I did was, I turned my computer completely off, just shut her down, and then I unplugged my modem over here, let it stay unplugged for, 2 or 3 minutes. Went and took care of some business that I had to take care of. Then I come back in here and I turned everything back on. Now, the only thing I have running right now is this program that I am recording this video with, and YouTube. Now, the reason I'm running YouTube is because I have some music that I want to play, because I want to hear some music. I want to listen to some music. Now, the reason I want to listen to some music is because, and here's the disclaimer part, I have folks that watch my videos that don't agree with a lot of things, and I understand that. And I respect you for it, and I love you. But I have to decompress. I have to take, and I have to loosen up a little bit, because this past week has been nothing but chaos. And the folks that work with me can attest to that. And I mean, I worked for 5 years as a customer service representative, did a lot of things in that job, and this past week has been beyond that. But I'm not going to get into why. That's neither here nor there. The point is, I need to decompress. So, those of you out there, and you know who you are, I love you with all my heart. Love you with all my heart and soul. Wouldn't do nothing in this world to hurt you. But you are going to see some things tonight in this video that you are not going to approve of, such as my choice of beverage. And you're going to see me smoke tonight, which you don't normally see me do in my videos. And you probably won't agree with the music that you're going to hear. I mean, it's not bad. It's just like country rap. But now, that is not the only type of music that I listen to. I like all different kinds of music. But it just so happens that tonight, right at this moment in time, I'm kind of wanting to listen to some of that. Okay? So I just kind of wanted to get that out of the way. Alright? Now, the one thing I want to ask you to do is not to judge me. Don't judge me. Because I don't need to be judged. I don't judge nobody, and I don't want nobody to judge moi. Okay? I just need to relax. And I'm kind of sharing that with you all. Okay? So, now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to attempt to start my music now. So bear with me. Now, you're probably going to see my face light up like somebody turned a flashlight on. But I'm going to try this. And hopefully my video won't lag. hopefully it won't mess it up none. And hopefully you'll be able to hear me over the music. Otherwise, I'll have to make another video and then completely do away with this one. So, the first thing that I want to share with all of you lovely, beautiful people out there is this. A few days ago, well, last week, one of my wonderful, beautiful friends said that, now I've been called a lot of things in my life. I've been called a lot of names in my life. A city slicker is not one of them. But love her heart, she said I reminded her of a city slicker. Now folks, y'all that know me, you know that I am as country as cornbread and soup beans. I can't get no more country. But I will say this. You could probably consider me a country nerd. I will go that far. Because I do love my computer. I love to get on here. I love to make videos and blogs and all that other stuff. Okay? So, I will go so far as to say I'm a country nerd. But I am a hillbilly. Now, I'm not deep south country like Georgia, Alabama, Texas, Florida. And I'm not like Arkansas hillbilly. Those folks, love them. I love them to death. But they are a completely different breed. Hillbilly. But they still some hillbillies. So, to my girl, you know who you are. If you watch this video, I love you. You know, I'm a hillbilly. You can't get no more hillbilly than I am. Because I live in the Appalachian Mountains. This house that I'm sitting in is sitting right in the middle of mountains all the way around me. And I've been in every one of them. Playing, hunting, all kinds of stuff. So, the first thing I want to share with you, other than that, was a story that I thought of the other day. I just didn't feel like making a video because, like I said, my brain has just been like mud. Now, I want to show you a picture. These things right here are called, what we call it here and around here, are called dairy weeds. Now, they've been called different things by the older folks that used to live around here. I won't go there. I don't know where they came from. Somebody said they were imported from like Ireland or somewhere like that. I don't know and I don't care. I just know that they are a thorn in my side. They always have been. Except for one time. Well, a couple of times. First time they were not a thorn in my side is I was about 10 years old. And a buddy of mine, he's a little bit younger than me. He was probably about 8 or 9 maybe. Just out the road here, there's a straight stretch, believe it or not. There is a straight stretch in where I live. And these weeds only grow like along the side of the road, on the hills, and stuff like that. You don't see them in the mountains. You just see them like along the side of the road, around dairies and things like that. I guess that's where they got their name, dairy weed. But anyway, right out the road here, they grow really, really thick. Now, that picture I showed you, they grow like 3 times thicker than that out there. So me and this friend of mine, we got this bright idea one day. We were just walking out the road, shooting a breeze, nothing to do, summertime, out of school. Nobody else had really showed up yet, so we was just like, what can we do? Really, in our minds, it was like, what can we do that's really stupid and dangerous, right? Okay, so anyway, we're standing there. We stop, and we're looking over the hill, which is like a drop-off, almost a 90-degree drop-off. And we've got all these dairy weeds that I mean, it's just like they're everywhere. So I come up with this bright idea, and I looked at him, and I'll say his name. I said, "Hey, Jeff, why don't we try this? Why don't we start from the other side of the road and run to the edge of the road and jump? And in midair, why don't we try to turn sideways and let the dairy weeds catch us and carry us down to the ground?" Now, logically, to a 10-year-old mind, that's like, okay, that's going to settle us down easy. To a 10-year-old mind. Well, now, Jeff was the risk taker of the group back in the day. He'd do anything in the world. Yeah, whatever you asked him or told him to do, he'd do it. I got stories about him I could tell all day long. So we decided, okay, let's do that. All right, so we got over to the other side of the road, on the edge of the road, other side of the road. And as you know, back in the day, it was the 1, 2, 3, go thing. Now keep in mind, neither one of us had a shirt on. We did have pants on, but neither one of us had a shirt on. We got there and we was all set. We was all ready. It was 1, 2, 3, go. And by God, we took off. Now, there was only about, maybe 10, 11, 12 foot between that side of the road and the edge of the road. When we got to the edge of that road, honey, we jumped. We just took off. Now, I'm going to give you 2 guesses as to which outcome happened. 1, the dairy weeds caught us and gently, ever so softly, laid us down to the ground, as I had seen in my mind. 2, we jumped off the edge of this road. We hit the dairy weeds, they broke, and we just landed flat ass hard on that ground. What's your guess? You're right. Number 2. Dumbest thing up in my life, up until that time in my life, that we had done. But damn, it was fun. If I'd have went to Mommy and said, "Oh, Mommy, I'm hurt," I would have probably ended up at the hospital, and there was a cut on me. I'd have probably ended up with a few stitches. But back in the day, you didn't do that. You went to somebody's basement, preferably one of your friends' basements that their dad was a miner, and they had lots of black tape, and you just taped yourself up and kept on going. So that's what we did. After we done that, and I got up, I just so happened to notice that I missed a pipe sticking up out of the ground. I don't know why that pipe was there. I have no idea. But I missed it by about 6 inches. Had I hit that pipe, I probably wouldn't be here gracing your lovely screens tonight. But anyway, that is a completely different story. Now, that was one of the lovely memories that I had the other day. I don't know why I had it, because I was driving out the road. I was going somewhere, and I just so happened to think about that. Now, on a somewhat less, stupidity note, there is a little bitty rose bush right out here in front of the house. Mommy planted it when she first moved in this house 16 years ago, or 15 years ago. It's only 2 little branches. Now, from the time I can remember, this rose bush has only ever produced at the most 6, 7, at the most 8 roses. Okay? Now, as most of you know, Mommy passed away in January. I just so happened to notice the other day when I was leaving, I was taking Connor home or somewhere. I looked down at Mommy's rose bush and I saw this. That is the most roses I've ever seen on that rose bush since it was planted. I said to Connor, I looked at him and I said, "Hey, Connor." I said, your Nana said she's taking care of a rose bush from heaven this year. You know, he looked at me and he said, "Dad," or Daddy, and he said, "I think you're right." That really touched me when he said that. I'm not going to lie to you folks, I miss her. I miss her bad. But we're not going to get all sad and boo-hooey tonight. That's not what this is about. I just wanted to show you that because I think they're pretty. I love roses. I mean, when I was married first time, my first wife had me go, she made me take her to Walmart. And she insisted that I buy 6 different rose bushes, each one a different color. And then when we got home, she made my ass plant them up the side of the driveway. Which I did. Because I knew better than not to. Because even though she was 2 foot shorter than me, I knew better. She was a redhead. You don't mess with redheads. You don't do it. Trust me, you don't do it. Okay? Anyway, they didn't really do nothing that season, but the next season they bloomed out. Oh, they were beautiful. So anyway, I've loved roses ever since then. Now, I got a kind of a 3-picture slideshow like thing to show you here. I'm going to show you the hillbilly in me right now. Okay? I'm sitting here in my chair at my desk. And I'm just too damn lazy to get up and go to the refrigerator. And I thought about this when I went to town earlier. This was a thought that went through my mind while I was walking through the store. Thinking, I'm just going to be lazy tonight. I don't want to get up out of my chair and walk to the refrigerator every 3 or 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it may be. So, here is what I did. I bought a cooler, just a cheap cooler, a little cheap cooler. And I bought a bag of ice. And I put that cooler on the couch, which is right beside of me, right over here. I mean, you can't see it in the video, but it's right there. Okay? Inside that cooler is where I have my beverage. Now, next, right beside of me in the floor, I have a little trash can. Now, ignore the mess around that, please, where I can throw the caps. So I don't have to get up and go to the trash can and throw the caps in the trash can. And finally, last but definitely not least, I have my bottle container, empty bottle container. And that's where I put my empty bottles. And when I get done, I just take it and put it in a trash bag, and it goes to the trash dump. Folks, if I had a tailgate to sit on right now, that is where I would be, and that is exactly the way I would have it set up. Now, I really don't have a whole lot else to talk about tonight. I just did want to make a really quick video. Oh yeah. There is one more thing. You know what I went and done? You remember in the last video I told you to forget about all the Hillbilly Hangouts and podcasts and all that other bull stuff? You know what I went and done? My music is not great. Okay, maybe it will. You know what I went and done? I went and made a Google Plus community called Hillbilly Hangouts. I did it. And I will put the link in the description of this video down there. If you would like to join my community and come over and see what's going on and associate with the hillbilly himself, me, I would be more than happy to have you over there. I would love to see you there. Now, there is one stipulation. I do have it set to where I have to approve your admittance, because I don't want a bunch of weird, spammy, crazy stuff like that coming into the community. Okay? But I mean, if you can prove to me you're a real person, or if I already know you, you ain't got no problem. But I did it. I said I wasn't going to do it, but by God, I went ahead and done it anyway. Because I'm just that way. That's just the way I am. I'm a social person, and I don't get out a whole lot. I don't get to go a whole lot of places. And like I said, I don't get on Facebook that much anymore. There's a lot of reasons for that, which I won't get into. It's not important. I'm not even going to talk about it. I do get on there every once and again, and I check to see what's going on. Kind of keep up with the few people that's on there. But other than that, I don't even fool with it. I do messenger every now and then with a couple of 3 people. But other than that, I don't really fool with Facebook anymore. So the community, the Google Plus community, if you want to get back in contact with me and you want to share with me and be part of my circle, or what? Oh, I hit my microphone. Sorry. If you want to be part of my circle or whatever, hey, like I said, I'll put the link in the description of this video. I'll put it down here, and I would be more than happy to have you come on over, because in my personal opinion, Facebook is almost dead. There's so much stuff going on with Facebook, so many restrictions and rules and all this other bullshit going on with Facebook. It's just it's just not even worth it. Too much drama. Way too much drama. And in my community on Google Plus, I won't have that drama. Because when I see drama start, you're gone. Ain't none of that. Ain't gonna have none of that. Because Hillbillies Hangouts is a place to have fun. That's what it's all about. A place to have fun. To come in, to talk, to share, to be you. That's what it's all about. Okay? That's why I made it. All the rest of the stuff, I do have another thing that I want to talk about. I'll talk about it in another video, because I'm already almost at 25 minutes and I know you're sick of hearing me talk. So, there's another thing I want to tell you about. I'll make it in another video probably tomorrow, because I'm off tomorrow. Connor won't be back here probably till tomorrow evening, so I'll make another video tomorrow. Anyway, just let you know, I love every one of you. I hope you have a great evening. I hope you have a great tomorrow. I know tomorrow's Monday. Mondays suck. But anyway, like I said, I love you, and I will catch you. I will catch you on the flip side. Peace out, baby.